Cool. Thank you. What are you watching on? Are you going into spectators itself, or are you watching from GoTV? Okay, I'm just gonna use that IP. Um, mm. Are you in GoTV, or are you in like in-game spectators? Yeah, I'm loading in. Yeah, I'm loading in. Yeah. Okay, cool. I just want to check because otherwise we will have the wrong delay between us. Cool. All right. Welcome everybody to the first round of the match between Symbiosis and Nova Aetas. Looks like Nova Aetas is heading A with a full team heading A. 3 flashes, 2 smokes. Looking like a palace pop. But this is actually the perfect decision to make because of the only one player from Symbiosis being on A, playing the retake from CT. Smokes go out, the flashes go through, and the fighting starts. Now Nova Aetas is going to try and take CT control off of this, so they can play the afterplant. The bomb is going down, but Trippy on the flank, spamming away, taking 2 with him, and the third one tapped, and the round is done within the blink of an eye. Symbiosis will take the first round, with Trippy landing 3 beautiful headshots, giving them the first round the lead, and hopefully Nova Aetas has something to answer to that, because that round was ripped away from them with the blink of an eye. And it looks like the answer to the phone call is Mac 10s and an AK on Skeleton, and Deagle's on the rest. So it looks like it's going to be a hero AK strat with all the util on Skeleton's teammates. And Skeleton's job is just to hit the forehead of the opponents. It looks like an orb has already been bought up by Trippy. Goes into connector, but Kiss Storm has pushed out ramp. It looks like a very mid-based CT side. The AWP not in window, that might be a headache to deal with the T side. Not being able to smoke off the AWP. The AWP falls back into connector though. And now Daisy throwing a nade, trying to punish the jumping CT spotting for information, but only util damage will come through. Now the pace has been slowed down. The util starts going out, but it's only a fake. Looks like Nova Aetas have been caught between a rock and a hard place, looking a bit of indecisive at the moment. Still in their default, not cracking on just of yet. The Symbiosis is very low on HP on Kestem and Kayrud. Sorry if I butcher your name. But none of the either team are willing to give anything up. The A execute comes out with 30 seconds left into the round. The flashes go through, but doesn't blind anyone, and the spray control is there, but the trades follow as well. Trippy following up with the AWP, hitting a blind shot and running away, missing the shot onto 0 Newton, and the jumping spray with the MP9 will finish up the round. And the bomb, and with 10 seconds, the bomb was not even near being planted, and Symbiosis secure their second round. And now Nova Aetas is forced into an eco round once again after their previous force buy. Now it looks like only Deagles and util. They are opting for a full B rush strat, but I believe that the B players do have mollies to shut this down completely. Oh, they are not going B, they are going low as it seems. But the ramp aggression from Symbiosis gives up all the information they need to know. 0 Newt with the trade, but gets slaughtered in the crossfire of Symbiosis. And Daisy with a fast flick will take down the first. He gets naded down, getting flanked. He turns away at the wrong time. He legs, but does not kill. And the round is once again cleared out by Symbiosis. Symbiosis are looking very, very dangerous in the plays that they are playing. They do not crack under the aggression from Nova Aetas at the moment. But now the first gun round, now we will start to see the difference. This is where the men separates from the boys, is in the gun rounds. And mid control is being forced by Nova Aetas at the moment. A lot of utility expended to take this. The flash has returned, but Symbiosis is not giving up mid just of yet. 2-for-2 trade, and now it's a 3-on-3. Parla tag down to 30 HP, and him falling back to his teammates. But Trippy still has the AWP, he's alive, and will take down Daisy with a headshot. And now, all of a sudden, it falls away. The round is starting to look a bit dire here on the Nova Aetas side. But they do regroup. Do they opt to go for a B here? Parla with only a flash on him. Going to entry flash for himself. He flashes off the wall. He goes for the peak. He gets caught off guard by the off angle behind gate. And that will be a 4th round for Nova Aetas. Well, against Nova Aetas for a Symbiosis. It looks like Symbiosis has got this game down and about. They're reading their opponents extremely, extremely well. Not cracking under any of the pressure, fighting for mid control and taking mid control with brute force. And it looks like a ramp as well, with all 5 Ts in middle getting chowed down the utility. And the Astralis bombing run strat does not take down Trippy, leaves him on 10 HP though after he kills Daisy in mid. He falls off to another location. Not willing to give up the AWP just so that easy. Joker takes down Skeleton through the smoke with a nice headshot. And now it is a 3-on-5. Trippy and Joker are very, very low. So it one-shot potential to the Deagles, but so is 0 Newt, only on 15 HP. One shot from these rifles will kill him. But Nova Aetas only have 1 smoke. Where do they put this? Chaos being burnt out. He will be dropping into lowers. Parla with a beautiful 1D into snipers. and instantly traded with a nade onto 0 nude. And now, all of a sudden, it has turned into a 2v4. Trippy and Joker, once again, still very, very low, but they still have to be found and isolated, but not for long. Custom being sprayed to... Custom spraying down through the smoke and taking out Parlon Cat as well. And all of a sudden, we have a 5-0 scoreline. It feels like this game is going extremely fast, like extremely fast-paced. But now we will see Nova Aetas on a buy again. With Parla, no utility on him, but a full belt of utility on his teammates. And now they are setting up for the default. Daisy missing his shots. Oh, and as I say that, he proves me wrong. But the mid aggression from Z Nation gets all the information that there are still 2 mid. He drops the bomb, and now Trippy will go for the peek. He does not spot anything yet. And now they are opting to go B. Do Nova Aetas. They do realize that Trippy is still in mid with the AWP, can still punish any aggression, and this is the correct call with Trippy heading towards the A site. But they do have to hurry up before the rotation gets pulled over here. The smokes are getting lined up. The AWP onto the lowest HP player so that the higher HP can take more damage. They're creeping up, waiting for contact. But Joker not allowing them to get this site for free. Still hiding in the corner. The smoke's going out, and the execute has been started, but the rotation has already been pulled. All of Symbiosis is here. Parla through the smoke, and Parla with another one. Does not have an idea of the last player, but Daisy does seem to have a read on the last player. Mollies him out, forces him into the doorway of market, and this looks like it will be the first round for Nova Aetas. Chaos swinging and hitting the headshot. And Nova Aetas, ladies and gentlemen, are on the board. That was honestly very, very well played from them. They did take a bit too long, and at the Symbiosis had all the reason to rotate. And they went into a site with a full stack Symbiosis on site. But other than that, brilliantly executed. Both teams hitting their shots, and we are once again heading to a default. The flashes from both teams not giving up mid control just of yet. A lot of utility from both teams is expended to take this mid. But it looks like Nova Aetas will have it for now. But look where Kestem has made his way into. He has all of the information that this cannot be a quick A hit because of the Palace information. And this is a very annoying angle to get rid of in the late rounds if you decide to go A with someone in Palace. That is such a problem to deal with. And 3 players from Symbiosis in A right now. They don't need to contest mid with the information that they have on the A site. But Joker spamming away and hitting a headshot onto Daisy in middle. And all of a sudden it turns into a 4v5 for Nova Aetas. Chaos creeping its way up, hoping to find a slimmer of a gap to kind of open up this B side for his team. But Symbiosis once again not allowing any mistakes at all to be punished. Parla jiggling his way. He's been spotted by Trippy, and Trippy will take him out. A lot of fighting going down in middle, but Trippy once again with the AWP focused on taking another. This AWP is working absolute wonders on Trippy. And 3-on-5, Z Nation only 8 HP, but that will not mean anything with his teammates already stacking up with him, leaving Kestem alone on the A side because of his location in Palace. And the timer will drop Nova Aetas into a 6-1 scoreline. 0 nude on only $0. And no utility into the next round. This makes it a very, very difficult to buy for Nova Aetas. They have to force around the AKs, and they do indeed, but not a lot of utility. And you can see Daisy only on 1 smoke, and the rest of and a flash now. Thank you, Daisy, for buying now. But we can see like not a lot of utility forced into it. The setting up for an A, but they do have to find a way to get rid of Trippy with this AWP. They do have to find a way to isolate him. They are executing A, hoping to find some sort of a a gap in the Symbiosis defense, but Trippy gets taken down as soon as I say that. But they do know of Symbiosis in Palace, but Symbiosis has 2 in Palace. I don't think Nova Aetas knows this, but they are aware that Symbiosis might be in Palace, and the rotation is coming through. As we speak, the tapping away will take down Zero Newt. The flash to start the retake will happen, and the utility will come in. Chaos getting caught out in the open. Daisy will return with 1. And all of a sudden, Skeleton left all by himself. He'll walk into a molly to 1-on-1, but the molly will just spread underneath his feet. And it will be a 7th round for Symbiosis. That was absolutely well played from Symbiosis, taking Palace control early and then keeping it and waiting for the retake to come through before anything else. But with Nova Aetas knowing as well that they might be in Palace, and they still don't crack at all. They get the bomb down, but then the retake was just a bit too much to handle, with the coordination of Symbiosis just looking extraordinary. But once again, we have a full buy on Nova Aetas. Daisy respecting the mid control from his opponents, and his opponents of Symbiosis will start to take it. They do opt to leave a bit more here on the B apps, leaving Cat completely open. The aggression will be punished by Parla, and now the running B will start with the entire team lining up, being ready to play this. Parla out will get taken down by Joker. Chaos posting up, sees 2, Zero Newt will follow up alongside his teammate. Z Nation spamming away, he knows this one on the broken now. Chaos getting this bomb down, and a 3-on-4 retake, a 2-on-4 retake just doesn't seem possible at this moment. They are going for it regardless. Chaos on very low HP, he will be one tap. Zero Newt will be taken down. Daisy will retrade his teammate, and Z Nation all by himself. He does know the location of Daisy. He's creeping his way up. Daisy will spot him out, call it out to his teammate. Now his teammate will kind of hold the location for him. And Skeleton will play the round to perfection, and we'll have a 7-2 scoreline in favor of Symbiosis. Nova Aetas did do extremely well. They waited for the contact play. As soon as Parla got that entry, punishing their aggression for the information and heading out will break the economy of Symbiosis, sending them to a 4 spot on only Deagles and utility, not leaving a cent in the bank at all. But now Nova Aetas need to read this. They need to realize right now their their opponents are on very low cash and only on Deagles, so the aggression needs to be punished, and it is exactly what happens. The support flash helping his the support flash from Zero Newt will help his teammate. The spamming from Keston will not get the kill just of yet. Daisy will catch another Symbiosis player with his pants down, and mid control has been lost. Looks like it is going to be an A hit over here. I am wrong. It looks like Daisy is taking the bomb towards the B bomb site. But now it's slowly creeping away. I don't think they will expect this angle, since the heavy presence is on the A bomb side, but Symbiosis is not buying this at all. They don't sack A at all. They still have a 1-1-1 split, and Zero Newt will take down the first entry, knowing that the bomb site's open, just jumping out, spot down the second guy in market, spamming, taking him down. But Kestam has made this a very expensive round, taking down 2 players on his way out of the A bomb site, securing himself an AK, and I guess he will be saving that for the next round. That is actually the best outcome you can have in an eco buy like this, is just scavenging one of the AKs off of the ground. But now it will allow Nova Aetas to come back with a 3-7 scoreline on the T side, winning the 10th round and hopefully building up some economy on Daisy and Skeleton. Skeleton, with still a lot of utility, doesn't have to buy anything in the next round. You can maybe drop for his teammates that have been killed in this round. Daisy as well on a lot of cash. They are hunting. Oh, but they did not get anything out of it. And Trippy gets dropped the AK, and the entirety of Symbiosis is still very, very low on cash. But they decide to buy around the AK and kind of be like meat shields so that Trippy can hit the shots that he has been hitting all night. But now Nova Aetas looks like they are going to head to a B bomb site once again. And Symbiosis is pushing mid. If Nova Aetas doesn't hurry up, they might get punished right now from behind, but they are holding for it. The fighting starts, but Trippy will take down the first. And Trippy is pushing. He's not leaving this to chance. He'll leave Paul on 10 HP. Chaos all by himself. He has no idea what is going on. His teammates are getting trapped in TV room. Trippy running for his life with his AK, trying to get back to his teammates. But look at where his team is. They have pushed lowers in the meantime. They've taken apps completely away from Nova Aetas at the moment, forcing them into middle, leaving them stranded and nowhere to go. But Nova Aetas is responding with a bit of a mid-aggression. It looks like they are going to head A, but they are going to get punished from behind if they don't pay attention. Daisy missing the timing so slightly, and the first person of Skella dies, and Chaos creeping his way. He will beat Trippy in a one-on-one duel right now. Trippy, the timing of Trippy gets him killed. Chaos gets the first kill into the entry. It's a 3-on-3. The nade will go down, chipping away some sort of HP. Paula only on 10 HP. He has to make this all work wonders. He does not. He gets taken down. Daisy and Chaos standing side by side, fighting the retake. 2-on-2. Daisy's camping away. Doesn't land anything. Daisy gets taken down with a beautiful one-tap from Kestem. And now Kestem has an AWP on his shoulders. He does not want to use it just of yet. He wants to bait the peak. What a brilliant, brilliant play. What an excellent eco round that was from Symbiosis. Absolutely excellent round. Using the AK to kind of strike fear into Nova Aetas. And showing the AK presence and then relocating the AK to somewhere else. But Nova Aetas has answered the call from Symbiosis' eco round, but they were kind of caught in the middle of nowhere. But they still have a buy, and we still have a rifle round on our hands. We're heading into round number 12, and it looks like it's going to be a hit with the lurk on the B-bomb side. Just creeping his way into Palace, making some noise, hoping to pull a rotation, but the rotation is getting pulled, but Nova Aetas have to hurry up now. Chaos gonna get caught with the aggression. They do not expect this aggression for many, many rounds right now. And they don't answer it. Nobody's holding this. He can still push and get 3 kills. The flashes go out. Once again, the flash is ineffective. And the retake is already happening. And the hold is coming through. Even with the stack on the B-bomb side, doesn't matter. Daisy will try and salvage one, but Trippy will trade him with the AWP. And a 3-9 scoreline against Nova Aetas. Symbiosis are looking extremely, extremely good. They seem to read Nova Aetas' play from the word go. Nova Aetas is getting absolutely counted with the Palace aggression, but now nobody is even on A. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like, they just leave A completely, and Kestem will take down the first. Kestem traded by Parla. Kestem will take down another, punishing all of apps, and then look at 3-on-4, only Deagles on Nova Aetas. Trippy left by himself to defend the A bomb site. Daisy spamming away, missing the shot, holding and trying to support his teammate, throwing out a lurk flash so he can cross safely. Kestem is holding this skeleton with an opening onto Trippy. That is a huge frag to get, because now it is a 3-on-3. Still 1 minute left on the clock, but the fighting starts and Kestem will take down Daisy. Paula holding steady. Gets taken out by awkward timing and a 1-on-2 on Skeleton's shoulders. He's wanting to grab the bomb. He still has a lot of time on the board. He can still make this happen. He has some idea of where his opponents are, but they are closing in on him. They do spot it out, and now the peak will come through. He hits the first and he hits the second. Skeleton, that is absolutely ridiculous with the ace to clutch it out. What a massive round to come alive. That is absolutely madness right there. Skeleton taking it onto his own shoulders with only a deagle, the 1-on-2 clutch, and he comes through for his teammates. And they break the economy of Symbiosis and leave Symbiosis on a deagle by Trippy not buying anything, saving up for AWP, hopefully for the next round. This is the second to last round, so this might saving for the last round. The ramp progression is not being punished at all. Keston pushing up. The Zero Note is holding this, and Zero Note will answer the phone of the aggression. The aggression being punished. Nova Aetas playing super slow, or kind of realizing what Symbiosis is doing with the aggression, peeking for information, but punishing them. And now it looks like someone from Symbiosis has DC and is a 2-on-5. The bomb is being planted on the A-bomb side. And Skeleton will take down another in middle, and it looks like a bit of a tall order for Joker in a 1-on-5 with only a deagle. He's hoping to just get an exit frag, maybe punish Daisy not clearing his corners. Hopefully, he's hoping to get any more AKs. But Chaos has the number of Joker holding the corner, falling off of the angles. But Joker has secured himself a AK-47 for the next round. Hiding in the corner, no need to peek anything. But I hope that Trippy will reconnect with us any moment now. But in general, I think that it is a really good show here from both teams. Nova Aetas not letting off of the pedal at all, even being punished on the aggression, and not punishing the aggression from Symbiosis in the early rounds. But they have made note of it, and they have seen what Symbiosis has been doing, and they played very backwards. They played very passive, waiting for Symbiosis to make the mistake, and that's exactly what happened in the previous round. Symbiosis pushing A ramp and getting punished by Zero Newt, holding the angles, and kind of like realizing what is going on. And I honestly believe that if Nova Aetas keep up the steam that they are, hopefully they, on the CT side, they have a couple of CT setup, because if Symbiosis has setups like this on the CT side, I am very much looking forward to see what they can do on their D side. But yeah, Mirage is one of those maps that you can't really call before halftime at all, because a lot of people consider it as a CT-sided map and a lot of people consider it as a T-sided map. So you can view this from any viewpoint you want. This is still anybody's game at the moment. We have a full buy coming through on the side of Symbiosis. The AK on Joker is probably the crucial point, and if Trippy can come back and gather that AWP from his teammate, that would also be a massive point that might just cue the last round into the hands of Symbiosis. Trippy absolutely popping off with his AWP, but same thing with Skeleton on the other side of the scoreboard, coming in huge for his team when the moment needs him to. But in all certainty, we cannot call anything just as of yet. Keston with 15 frags in the server. It is absolutely ridiculous to think of how these teams are matched once against each other, and how the brawl on each side goes. But now we are just waiting for Trippy to rejoin. I don't know if there is a connection issue. We don't have any information just as of yet. But we hope for Trippy to rejoin anytime soon and view some good Counter-Strike. It looks like Trippy is joining the server. Trippy is back and coming back to help his teammate fight for the last round of the half. And he will be dropped the AWP as the moment his boots touch the ground. The AWP will land on his back, ready to fight for round number 15, hoping to give them an even bigger lead into the next half. But he will not have any utility on his belt with only half armor. But hopefully we can see some magic working with that AWP like we have seen in the previous rounds. But also on the other side, hopefully the Nova Aetas can kind of pick up what the opponents are doing early off and play against it like they previously did, and not get stuck in their spawn like that has happened in the previous couple of rounds. And we are underway with round number 15. It looks like Nova Aetas are going once again for some sort of a B aggression. They send 2 into Palace. Z Nation peeking aggressively in middle, but leaving Trippy to watch lowers, but Skeleton will be punished with him peeking the Apps position, not being traded by his teammate. His teammate trying to play the secret role, and it is going to pay off, playing the passive angle, making it seem like there was only one, but Zero Newt will bring back one and make this a 4-on-4. But no decision has been made from Nova Aetas just as of yet. No calls have been made, but they are kind of scared of everything around them, and they are playing very, very scattered around the map. But so are Symbiosis. It is a very, very difficult one to call at the moment, but it looks like Nova Aetas are going to head towards the A bomb site, which is going to be a difficult one with Trippy on the quick rotate in the connector location, and only 40 seconds left on the clock. They are going to have to hurry up. But we can see the utility coming out from both sides. A missed smoke, I guess, from Symbiosis, and the execute being started from Nova Aetas. Flashes raining through. Paula and his team running into the A-bomb side. Trippy gets taken down immediately. And a 3-on-3, Daisy getting spammed through the smoke, the bomb being planted within the nick of time. And all of a sudden, within a blink of an eye, Paula and Zero New turn it into a 2-on-1. They do have a crossfire, do have the location, and Paula will secure round number 15 for his team. And that would be a 6-9 scoreline in favor of Symbiosis. And hopefully we can see the momentum from Nova Aetas follow through into the next half, because they have been looking a lot more consistent in the last couple of rounds on the T side. And we're hoping to see the Symbiosis get very, very creative on the T side as well, not only on the CT side. But we're hoping for the pistol round to get underway any moment now. But yeah, I honestly feel that this is still anybody's game. This is not over and done with just as of yet. Nova Aetas came back very, very well. It looks like they were caught in a bit of between a rock and a hard place in the first couple of T side rounds, not kind of summing up their opponents like they're supposed to, and just getting caught in angles where they would not usually expect to fight at all. And they kind of adapted to it. They learned what their opponents are doing. They learned what Symbiosis are up to. They learned the aggression from their CT side, and they adapted to it. They played a bit more passive. They played a bit more backwards. And we are on the way with the starting T side. The flashes are raining through on towards the B bomb site. The headshots landing, 2 of them, but not killing Paula on the get right position. It will take down the first. The second player is only on 2 HP. He will get taken down as well, but Nova Aetas getting absolutely slaughtered on this B bomb site. Chaos takes down the first, the bomb will be planted. It is a 2-on-2 retake, but Z Nation's on only 5 HP. Any amount of bullet will kill him, and that is the bullet we are talking about. They do know the location of Joker. The spams are coming through, and Chaos will clean out the round with the bomb defuse. Going the way of Nova Aetas, bringing it to a 7-9 scoreline. That was absolutely beautifully recovered from Nova Aetas. They lost the bomb site with the blink of an eye from Symbiosis. But then they decided, you know what, let's take a moment, let's take a breather, and let's retake this like we are supposed to. And then Chaos hitting insane shots to kind of make that retake possible. And we will see a force buy coming in from Nova Aetas, and only a deco on the side of Symbiosis. The flash coming through, the scout of Chaos missing a couple of shots. Daisy support flashing his teammate in middle, holding rock steady, not wanting to give anything up. Skeleton is waiting for the peek from Palace. They do know the location of the Palace player now, but no damage exchanger just as of yet. But Skeleton will take down the first. Parla will spam through the smoke and get the second. And the third. And the tags will come through. Oh, Chaos with a nice 1 league. Combined with a scout shot. And Z Nation left all by himself. Top mid. Okay, Chaos. He hits the most insane flick I think we've seen tonight, with a beautiful headshot, closing out the round and bringing it to 1 round difference. And all of a sudden, we have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Symbiosis with a 1 round lead, but now they have the AKs, and Nova Aetas does not have AWP in their grasp just as of yet. I'm guessing Chaos are saving up, and as soon as the moment is ready, he will buy that AWP. The aggressive smoke into Apps is down, but a lot of fire burning down the floor of Apps position. Paulo seeing the first, volleying out his escape, but I don't think he knows of Trippy in ladder room. This might be a problem for their jungle player. With Trippy in ladder, Chaos cannot peek, and Skeleton will be punished with his aggression. Daisy standing a bit backwards with the MP9, not wanting to give anything up. He is running straight into the barrel, and he gets taken down. Z Nation will follow up with Paulo as well. Chaos in a beautiful off angle will secure himself an AK. Zero Newt will bring one back, and they do. Zero Newt expects the player, and he will bring one more for his team. That is a beautiful 2K that he needs for his team right now. But Chaos, you're going to get sandwiched. They don't look at him. Chaos gets the second one from the same type of angle, just a different side of the window. And all of a sudden, Kestem is left in a 1-on-2. Zero Newt kind of meeting the aggression, getting the unexpected angle, and we are tied with a 9-9 scoreline. Symbiosis have now been brought to the same level as Nova Aetas after starting extremely well on the CT side. But it looks like Nova Aetas also practiced their CT side throughout the week in the practice servers, in the nade servers, running dry runs. You can see that the coordination is down, but they are running a stock standard 2-1-2 default with an aggressive Parla on catwalk. And it looks like the Symbiosis team are going to opt for an A, trying to get some sort of an opening with the Deagles, but nothing from Nova Aetas is crippling just as of yet. Nova Aetas still has some sort of utility on their belt, but Daisy's going to get caught between a rock and a hard place, only if he knows he smokes his escape, delaying the push from Symbiosis just for a moment longer. Z Nations will be spotted on his cross. He will be called out by Nova Aetas, and now they might suspect that this is an A, but still no rotations are heading the way on the A bomb site. The util is just there to kind of delay even more and more. Only 50 seconds left. Symbiosis is waiting for the utility to stop, and it has started. Skeleton will take down the first. It will spam through. Daisy will throw a support flash, blind and spray. Daisy takes down a second. Daisy spamming through the floor and takes down the third. That is absolutely madness from Daisy. it's good to see him come alive in the server. Daisy has been absolutely crazy. I myself know Daisy very, very well. He's a good friend of mine, and I know what he can do, and it's good to see him come alive in the server as well in a round like that. But now we will see another rifle round with the AWP on Trippy again, and hopefully Trippy can do magic, and he cannot because he will get shot in the face by Chaos. And Nova Aetas have once again a man advantage. A very, very late peek from Symbiosis. I don't know if there was supposed to be a flash to blind the AWPer, but that's a very, very late peek. And now the mid has been taken. Parla trying to show some sort of presence, trying to just kind of shoo away the last remaining Symbiosis players. And they hear the tick from Kestem in lowers. The nade will follow up and do even more damage, but only tripping away. And the nade will be traded onto Chaos. Now the connector wrap is coming through. Daisy is going to get caught within the crossfire, not being helped at all. His teammates are playing for the retake. And another one through the box. Skeleton will also be taken down. The Symbiosis crunching the A bomb site. Parla hoping to catch some sort of angle onto Kestem, and he does, and it's a 3-on-3. The bomb has been dropped outside of TV room. Z Nations will get an off angle onto Parla through the jungle side, and a 2-on-3. The bomb is being recovered, but Nova Aetas does not realize that the bomb is going to head B over here. Chaos and Zero Newt standing shoulder to shoulder holding the A bomb site, but they have to realize any moment now that they need to go B. And it is not going to be easy with Joker in the market position, going to catch them in a bit of an off angle. And now the realization goes into Nova Aetas that the bomb is on the B bomb site, but they look not interested at all for this retake. They are just going to sit in their corners and save for the next round. Not the worst call. They do have a lot of money. Zero Newt can drop for his teammates. He has almost 6k and an AK, so what more do you want as a CT? But Symbiosis is hoping to build some more cash out of this round. And once again, we will have a tied scoreline. The Symbiosis bringing it back once more, hoping to get some sort of a slither of hope. And a slither of momentum is a better word to put it, to get back on to that winning streak. But Nova Aetas is not going down without a fight. We've seen them bring it back, and we're seeing them fight to their last breath and bring it back to a tight scoreline. But now they just need to continue grinding and continue hitting the shots that we see them do the entire night. And the mid-aggression from Symbiosis will not be punished whatsoever. Skeleton will be dropped by Trippy. And hardcore mid-take has come through. This is absolutely ridiculous from Symbiosis to see them just running out middle. Parla will dink down Kestem. A nade will follow up and just chipping away more and more damage. But once again, the silent walkout on A ramp is so annoying for Nova Aetas at the moment. They cannot expect the lurk coming out of A ramp. And the crunch is coming through connector and A ramp once again. Trippy running, gathering the bomb. And Nova Aetas just trying to stay alive, hoping for the retake. The bomb is on the way. Daisy trying to peek for some sort of information, but gets punished on the angle. And a 3-on-5 retake it is for Nova Aetas. Will they decide to save it? I hope so, because now with a beautiful flash combination from Symbiosis, Nova Aetas have been dropped to only 2 players. Luckily, Parla can recover the AWP. He will take down one with him. Zero Newt will take down a second with him as well. But they decide to fall off regardless. Even with Kestem on only 10 HP, they decide that this is not a fight they are willing to take. They are respecting their opponents at the moment, realizing that their opponents can just hit the shots they can, and they do need to respect the opponents as well as the opponents respect them. The flash and the peek comes through, only a tag from Parla, but save is coming through, but once again, Symbiosis, as I said, respecting their opponents, not trying to go for any unnecessary peaks, because they know they will lose the weapons, and they are trying to build some sort of economy on their side. So it's not necessary to go and fight unnecessarily. But now they have a full belt of utility on their side. Nova Aetas trying to scrape up all the cents they can to get guns onto all of their teammates. And once again, the mid take from Symbiosis is going out cleanly. Chaos not contesting it just as of yet. He looks like he is tempted to peek it, but he does not want to peek it just of yet. The flash is going through, allowing them to cross into middle. The molly a bit late, but Trippy will take down Parla with the first entry, posting up, and now the retake has started. The bomb dropped, and on the courier, and the site is just being brutally dismantled. And Daisy is left all by himself in a 1-on-5 with only a deagle in hand, creeping his way into CT. The bomb is still underway, not getting out of the window. The FedEx drop is not working just as of yet, and a bit of miscommunication. The bomb being planted right now. Daisy will kind of find an opening in market. The peak will come through, but nothing just as of yet. Oh, but Joker reads Daisy, and Daisy will go down in the end of the round. Daisy's unluckily only had a deagle since his team has forced to kind of scrape all the money they have to supply guns for the rest of the team. And Symbiosis are starting to slowly but surely creep away with the lead once again. They have a full buyer on them, and they are playing against the pistols of Nova Aetas. Nova Aetas have no utility, only half arm on Parla, but the rest is P250s and Deagles. 157 on Parla as well, and the ramp progression. Z Nation going to hold his ground to Nova Aetas that is not being pushed, but once again the comms come through, and Symbiosis just head towards the other side. They know that the entirety of Nova Aetas is on that A-bomb site, and the bomb is going to be planted. And do Nova Aetas decide to actually retake this? Do they decide to kind of like scrap away some of the guns? Zero Newt will go down as the first to the gun of Z Nation. Joker kind of... And all of them peek window trying to get this AK away from Z Nation, not wanting him to save this. Spamming, and Skeleton will take down Z Nation with his immense help from his teammate. Chaos landing with another 1D, securing himself an AK as well. Parla with the AWP. That is the supply drop that you want. And Nova Aetas has just turned this into probably the best eco buy they can hope for, with securing 2 AKs and an AWP with a lot of money in the bank. This is probably the best eco round that you can ask for as a CT side. And now we will see a response from both teams. Now we will have both full rifles, and hopefully a 11-13 scoreline, so that we can see even more of this insane Counter-Strike that we're seeing right now. But it looks like Symbiosis is opting to kind of give away the rest of the map control. They are completely heading A. The bomb is heading A. The flashes are going out. The smokes are going out. Daisy trying to hide himself in the corner. He'll take down the first. He'll spray, but he's completely blind. He'll be left alone in the corner, die out, and then it is a 4-on-4 retake. The smokes will go through, and the bomb from Z Nation will be planted. And a 4-on-4 retake is the name of the game, with 2 flashes and a molly on Zero Newt. And the nade of Chaos gets planted into the default box. But the afterplant setup from Symbiosis has already been set up. Parla will take down the first. He spots Trippy in the Alice, and Keston will bring down the second. Z Nation and Trippy follow up with his teammate. And Chaos just trying to run with his tail behind his legs, trying to save the AWP as hard as he can. But he will not be allowed to. He will be run down. And it will be a 14-10 in favor of Symbiosis. And all of a sudden, this has turned into a very, very difficult game for Nova Aetas. They cannot afford any more eco rounds. They decide to force into this one, hoping to scrape one round and a bit of economy onto their side. They don't look like they want to go to overtime just as of yet. And it looks like the B rush is coming through from Symbiosis. If Nova Aetas want to win around this, it will be the round with the B rush. But not at all. Symbiosis gets allowed to get out of apps without being punished at all, and they get onto the B bomb site for 3. Zero Newt hiding in the corner takes down the first, but gets traded within the blink of an eye. Daisy and Skeleton left all by themselves. Full belt of utility on Skeleton, but he decides that this might be a bit of a tall order to ask. Creeping his way into market, but Keston will just smoke him off, not giving any glimmer of hope. Daisy hiding behind the smoke, trying to phase through it, but he also decides that, you know what, this is a bit of a tall order to ask for. Although Skeleton will take down a very aggressive Trippy, jumping through the smoke like a madman. And Daisy hiding in the corner will sadly be taken down after dinking KO. Oh, and Skeleton will just molly down the final 2 players with a beautifully placed molly. The 2 people that are chasing him down will burn in the fire, and that would be 2 AKs dropped in the process. But not like that is a problem for the team of Symbiosis, because they are filthy rich at the moment and they can just buy up more AKs. And it's the exact opposite on the side of Nova Aetas, being absolutely poor with FAMASes and MP9s. No utility, and Skeleton doesn't even have armor on him. This is a very scuffed buy on the side of Nova Aetas, but can they make it work? What do they have up in their sleeves? And they respond onto something that's a first, but will be instantly traded. And a 4-on-4 is once again the name of the game. The bomb will be planted. Carlos spraying will take down Z Nation after eating a bullet through the wall. The nades come through, but Skeleton will... The trades are absolutely ridiculous, and it suddenly is all in a 2-on-2. Skeleton with the AWP on his back, no armor, going glass cannon. Trippy were caught with his back turned, and now the retake is very possible. Retaking with a double AWP, but Keston does not want to go to another round. He wants to finish this out right here, right now, but he will not be allowed to. Zero Newt deciding to stick with the USP will bring his team one more round, defusing it in the nick of time. And that will be an 11th round for Nova Aetas. That if you wanted to keep that round closer, that's not possible. That was very close defuse from Nova Aetas, and leaving it to sweat by not buying kits in the eco force buy. But once again, they still don't have a buy. Even after winning a round, they still don't have a buy. And Symbiosis looking to take some sort of map control away from Nova Aetas. Looking for, once again, a mid take. Nova Aetas not contesting mid at all. They are leaving mid for their opponents to take. And that might be a problem for them, but no. Symbiosis are heading towards the A bomb site, it seems. They do have connector control, but the bomb is dropped in back of T-Spawn. Trippy will take down the first. Parla, no, and Chaos will bring 2 more back for the team, but Z Nation will take down Parla. And a 3-on-3 is going to be on this core card. Chaos will be caught with his pistol out. Keston will just be taking jungle, but Daisy will absolutely slaughter him from behind. And that is the AWP in the hands of Daisy. And the 2-on-2 retake will be coming through. The positioning from Z Nation is absolutely ridiculous in the market. I don't think they will expect it to be this aggressive. No, they don't. Z Nation will take down the first. And it's all on Daisy. Left all by himself in a 1-on-2 clutch situation. He will kind of creep his way up. He'll tag down the first, but now they know of his location. He's running through the window, and he will not convert the kill. And that is GG's. Symbiosis is winning the game. That's extremely well played from both teams. That's absolutely ridiculous Counter-Strike that we experience right now. and I really enjoyed what I saw with Symbiosis playing absolutely ridiculous on their side. And also, GG's on ahead of Nova Aetas, trying to fight to the last breath, but sadly not being able to claw it back. But that is a goodbye from my side. I'm going to say thank you for Nova Aetas for allowing me to cast in their games, and hopefully in the future I will be able to do so again. But that is a good game and good night from me. Cheers, guys.